Hey, Max here. So, as you know, Alvin Kamara is up there on the block and out there right now. So we're going to pull for him. We're going to talk about the trading variety pack, some of the news that hit today. And the other limited today is Benardrick McKinney. He's already done the 300K. So obviously see the difference in the quality of the cards. And I think that's a good thing that you can see, like, okay, it's not like the necessarily the rareness of the pull because this card is trash and he's going for that. So, like, the supply issues aren't there and artificially keeping up the price of them. Obviously, the thing that's artificially keeping up this price is the 250K quick sell value. So Kamara, it's a good card. He's going for a lot. Makes sense to me. We'll try and pull him here in a second. I do want to go through the news of the hour before we start pulling. The jerseys on this trading variety pack, the Jets. Shout out to Metallic. I'm just using his Twitter account to show it all off, as it's easier than scrolling through GMM. Jets, Raiders, Washington, Falcons, Patriots, Browns, Saints all got updates to the training variety pack in packs today. They did mention, Krayla did mention Falcons on Next Gen. Was it last week's alternates were kind of messed up, so that's a known issue. But now McKinney's stats, I guess I could have gone through like more detail by clicking on one of these things and looking at his attributes here. But overall, I mean, 6'4", 260 is a nice weight for Next Gen, trying to stop Derrick Henry. I don't know if people are still spamming Derrick Henry. I think, if you don't have the honors cards, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have the newest Derrick Henry card. I don't want to use him. But, man, that guy's still a freaking monster. Regardless, a little slow. Really not going to be on your field except for in run-stopping situations because he just doesn't have it in coverage. But, it might not be a bad thing if you wanted to add, if you want guys out there with that deflator enforcer combo to see how well they, cause fumbles, because this guy's got 98 hit power at that weight. And weight definitely does play into the effects of hit power. So, there you go. A great run-stopping middle linebacker, exactly his archetype, so you really can't get too much better, actually, than this Benardrick McKinney, other than, just run a safety, run around the guard, and tackle the guy in the backfield. You're just not going to cause the fumbles. Okay, so, what else is coming out today? The best dang sponsor in the world. Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden 21 coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 15% off. I just do want to say it is kind of funny that the Dolphins now have the listed. Oh, okay. I guess you don't see them, but he's the third Dolphins limited. They probably wanted to go with Texans because he's got a Texans uniform. I did notice that on his on Metality's Twitter account. Shout out to him for that one. But like, kind of funny how like a lot of teams with their backups, but get more team chems that are kind of like hidden. So this is kind of like the Texans card, but not really because you're kind of screwed. It's showing Dolphins. I don't know. You might have to do the power up for him, which I'm sure a lot of people will. Shouldn't be too expensive, at least to buy his power up. The training will be. So anyways, we also have Sugar Rush Part 2 coming tomorrow with Casey Hayward teased. So Chargers, I think Packers 2 as his card gets the boost to it, but basically 99 speed. Don't even really need the power up with the theme team chems, but the power up, no theme team chem, 98 speed. Overall, yeah. What more do you want out of a corner, right? They're all basically going to be endgame now on your theme team, so another endgame corner. He is man-to-man, which, I don't like as much as the zone archetypes. It's far fewer, it feels like, zone archetype corners than man-to-man at that top-end level that are hitting those 99 speeds or 98 speeds with no theme team chemistry. So Casey Hayward's, that's it for the news. Let's pull this training variety pack and talk about the profitability of it and everything that going along with it right now. So Washington alternate uniforms, they say, because those things were glitched out a few weeks ago. They say they're back in the packs. Not that I care. Washington, Omega lol. Sorry, football team fans. I am a toxic fan, but whatever. Not to offend. But basically, like, a lot of people are wondering like good ways of making coins in this game, and I constantly get that question. Like, well, I talk about it on Market Mondays, and like a lot of the stuff I talk about on Market Mondays still work, right? I feel bad because like, I could repeat the same things over and over 7 days a week, put out different titles on coin making methods, and they'd all be legitimate coin making methods because I've talked about it. But I don't like to repeat myself that much. Sometimes I do to reiterate how good things are, but I don't like to repeat myself. Like, training variety pack It's okay. And the thing is, like, the problem with the training variety pack oftentimes is like that they mess around with odds on us randomly behind the scenes. And I know Herky has shown that a few times. Like, they just randomly up the number of power-ups given, which really hurts the pack. And sometimes they lower it, and it's better coin making than that. I'm just going to sell. I'm just going to quick sell the uniforms. But basically, you know, how you make coins off this pack is really like these power-ups right here. A lot of people are just going to quick sell them, right? And an 80 overall quick sold for 160 training, that ain't great. Because, like, we could take a look at Randy Cross. 160 training being quick sold at like 5 to 6 per. Valuing that at like, what, 700, 800 coins. But if you just go ahead, and this is how you really make this pack a little bit more profitable, is that you sell it for 2,800, right? So you basically double your coins on that. And that's really how, if you want to make the training variety pack profitable coin-wise, you have to sell the power-ups, which kind of sucks because they're boring. But like otherwise, you know, there's sets that you can do for these things too. Like we've talked about this before. Those Team Diamond sets are always cromulent. A lot of 85s and 90s are very high right now due to that. So you can either put them in sets and not have to have so many cards listed on the block at once, or you do the sets, right? Didn't I say that otherwise? Sorry, I'm a little baby brained right now. But yeah, you either do the sets or sell them on the block. But doing the sets, it's not too terrible. The thing is, like, you need a lot of coins in order to do it. Like, I have enough, so I'm about 20-some million, and you need a big stack. God dang it, Clowny. I'm not going to list them. Maybe I'll list them afterwards, but I'm not going to list them right now because I got to, like, search up his price, look it up. So, like, a lot of these cards, it's not a bad idea to say, oh, wow, I'm getting, dude, this training variety pack is awful. I'm getting destroyed right now. Nothing but power-ups and uniforms. What? What's going on? Oh, I kind of like the cream, but no. This sound. Life is supposed to be better than this. What's going on? Okay, finally, Team of the Week card. Team of the Week, like, okay, yeah, oh, perfect. Great pull. Definitely don't quick sell. Team of the Week 91, right? Because 90s are kind of boosted. We'll see what his price ends up being. It could just be training value, and we end up throwing it. There it is. Now we're finally pulling cards. 85s are up in value, not only due to the Ultimate Legend set, but Team Diamonds too. So we have quite a few options as long as you're not pulling a too big of a sample of those power-ups. But those power-ups can be some brutal stuff. And then eventually, if you get a limited, that really helps the positive ratio of this. But, you know, limiteds are like, what, a 0.1% chance of getting it. But, you know, you pull 1,000 packs, boom, you got a limited, right? I don't know. What do you think the actual odds of a limited in this pack are? Does 0.1 sound about right? 1 out of 1,000, or is it like probably closer to 1 out of 500? Like maybe 0.2, or if we're wild, 0.5, 1 out of 200 packs. Because I don't think it's not 1 out of 100, right? That's 2. So it's under 1% for a limit in this pack. An 89 might, but just I think an 89 you want to quick sell for training. But of course, ooh, there we are. All right, we're starting to heat up. We're starting to get in that famed window people are talking about. I don't know why everybody's talking about windows and stuff and thieving. Can't you just go through the door, or are you uninvited? I mean, are we vampires? Can we not go through the door if we're not invited? But vampires can't go through the window either. They can't go through the house. Have these people never heard and never done any vampire autoerotic fiction? I don't know what I'm talking about, dude. I'm out of it. I'm just letting stuff like pour out of my mouth like molasses. Got myself a nice southern... I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do a southern gentleman accent. 30,000 coins, that ain't bad at all. That's a little positive return on value. 49ers current alternate. I don't like currents. You know why? Because I want to get shocked. The only shocking things I like are Watts. And I wanted JJ, but I don't even know on the Steelers theme team anymore. For no good reason. I waited for the market crash on Sunday to really kind of like buy a couple more players, maybe change up. I do want to change up my scheme, but I really don't want to buy a card before Sunday, right? So like, I do want to test out some new stuff that I saw. Like I talked about it yesterday on that video where I was like, oh my god, I saw something very interesting in this gameplay, and I don't like I saw something weird happen. I want to try that out, but like I kind of want to wait. So it's hard. It's like I could have Christmas morning right now and buy cards, but I also got to wait 3 days to make it legitimate, to make it like a smart move. Even though this channel is built around dumb moves, as you guys know, everything we do here, you would not tell anybody else to do. It's awful, poor, the worst. But like, here's the thing. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to waste a ton of coins. Talk about wasting coins. I got a video coming out here, maybe today. Yeah, probably tonight. Tonight with CC, and I think it's one you guys want to watch. It's kind of wild. It's long too. I did not think it was gonna be this long. That's what she said. But it's kind of a good one. Any limiteds for us? Are we going to get lucky these last 10,000? Of course, we'll pull more on stream today. I don't know how much streaming I could do today. I got some stuff after it to do, so like your mom. But like I got other things in life, you know. A lot of things going on right now. Kind of sucks. It's the one downside. They didn't say like babies are like popular and have places to go. That's the thing they don't tell you about them. That people want to like be in your life. Ugh. The worst. The worst. I just want to be locked down here, hatched down, and be alone with the immediate fam. But no. You gotta go out for like appointments and crap. That's it. Let's go quick. Let's go sell our power-ups while we're here. The Steelers theme team 98 overall. And Favre, of course. Favre's leading the Steelers team. So we got a couple Packers here, but and a David Akers. So we got some guys that are not on the Steelers theme team. On the Steelers theme team, a lot of Niners still left over. But let's go through the newest. Let's look at these guys. But yeah, it's definitely more efficient to sell them than to quick sell them. So it does suck. It takes time, but if you really want to get the most out of your trading variety packs, you basically have to sell them. So let's do that right now. So what else is going on in the world of you? 69 overall. Like, I mean, like, it's 900 coins or 8 training. So take the 900 coins and be angry at life. Dun, dun, dun. Kerrigan. 24. Wow. I'm actually surprised that some of these powers. I think people have just gotten lazy. Because the training variety pack is pulled more than one of those places that dirty movies were shown back in the day. But like, oh man, he undercut hard at 1800. That sucks. Like, that's the thing. It's like, don't undercut that hard. Your power-up's not going to sell faster if you undercut by half. Undercut by 100. Right? Undercut by 50. Because like, when somebody goes to the block, they're not going to be like, oh wow, this is a snipe. No, they're going to the block to get that very specific power-up. They're just going to pay, 3,000 versus 1,700. 800, 750. Derek Brooks. Derek Brooks is like one of the greatest linebackers of all time, but always disrespected in Madden. It feels like how Jack Ham got treated this year. But that feels bad, man. I don't think that should feel bad for Tampa fans. They've kind of got they had a good year this year, so they don't get any sort of feels bad, man, because you know what? They don't need Mutt. The rest of us need Mutt to fulfill our our winning ways, our Super Bowl fantasies. I just looked at Jadeveon. Why did I relook at him? I'm not going to list up another Jadeveon. I'm going to wait till my first one sells. So there it is, 700 for this one. Yeah, some of these things are really low on the coin scale. These things are going for absolute peanuts. But what are you gonna do? Quick sell? I guess if you got a lot of them, you need to sell a lot of things in the block. Like selling a card for 450 coins is not effectively, essentially worth it. But whatever. We're done. We're done with the video. Thanks for watching. Call to action. See you tomorrow.